Hello, this is Mark Bruno with Inkish TV. We're here at Printing United Expo Day 1 in Las Vegas, and I am at the Bluecrest booth. And joining me today is Eddy Edel. Eddy is the VP of Product. Give it to me again, Eddy. The VP of what?
Product management and strategy.
Okay, and that's on a global basis, correct?
Yes, sir.
So you are a Frenchman, sir.
I am a Frenchman.
So welcome to Vegas.
Thank you.
So tell us a little bit about Bluecrest and what you're showing this week.
Yeah, so Bluecrest, we're a 40 years old startup. We were a carve-out of Pitney Bowes. We were formerly known as the DMT division. We're an independent company since July 2018. And all we do is we work for our clients, and we innovate in the mail room industry. So both software and hardware.
Okay. And the new technology that we're standing in front of here, this is an inserting technology?
Yes, it is an insert technology. This is an Epic with automation, with a cobot automate, plus some other card attacher solutions. New solutions to allow our clients to merge work cell, to consolidate work cells, and optimize their cost structure.
So basically this is a card insertion device?
Yeah, normally typically it's done in multiple steps. You're gonna do the card, you're gonna personalize the card, affix the card on the carrier, then insert the card into a mailer, and then after put that in a tray. Here it's 5 steps in one. That's what we're showing.
So you've streamlined the operation.
Exactly.
So one cell means one operator?
Or two, but definitely less than 7 or 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is, with the labor shortage that we're faced with, you could do the same operation with less people, right?
Yeah, and also there's less planning required, less complication. The attrition rate is high, but the no-show can be high as well.
Yes.
Genics are not very keen in manufacturing jobs. So the labor force has changed, and we just need to adapt. So our clients have requested from us to come up with novel solution that allows them to just streamline their processes.
Yes. I know a lot of your customers are repeat customers or people who are upgrading in the transaction space. But transaction printing is sort of a specialty, but there are some larger commercial printers who are getting into that space. So the thing that intrigued me, Eddy, is the integrity component. So can you explain a little bit about how these pieces get matched together and the integrity?
Yeah, so the integrity, typically integrity is understood as, you have a barcode, you match the barcode, you have a match between the mail piece and the card. And the integrity at Bluecrest is a little bit more than that. We have displacement integrity. We don't measure react on the trail edge and lead edge. We're gonna measure how fast, how far the document advanced to make sure that the transition have happened correctly. So throughout the entire inserter, we have this kind of very high-end tracking built into our system, and that's what makes the integrity of Bluecrest. It's a very robust at the motion control level, and it's why most of our transactional customers have trusted us for so many years.
And the integrity component, how does the data file processing work?
Yeah, that's a good question. So what we do at Bluecrest also, we have the software, we have the print, we have sort, we have our service team, and all these elements, in fact, are very critical to the success of this work cell because you need a little bit of each of these pieces. So for the data integrity, we are using our upstream software or other software from our competition to create, in fact, a file that we're going to use to run the equipment. So therefore, when you create the print stream, you're going to create the file of all the jobs, all the ID numbers that you're expecting today, and we're going to track against that file. And therefore, when there's an exception, a jam or missing pages, we're going to flag that. So therefore, they have the ability to reprint automatically without anyone to scan to manually reconcile the job. You're going to have a level of automation. So, and that's the integrity not at the mail piece level, but at the job level, and make sure that the right data was printed on the right statement.
And I would assume that the accuracy rate has to be fairly high, right?
Fairly high, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, especially when you do, we serve a lot of different industry, transactional, banking, healthcare. So all the HIPAA compliance and all that stuff has been on the forefront of our roadmap for many, many years to provide a very robust solution. But I have to say that commercial print is not very different nowadays than transactional. Just the name is different, but the variable data is very, very much the same than transactional. And what we call direct mail is in fact nowadays nothing more than another way to describe transactional with full variable data in different phases of their work cell. And here, for example, we've sold that equipment without the robotic arm that you've seen over there at major direct mailers in North America.
Okay. And I know part of your value proposition at Bluecrest is the TCO, or total cost of ownership.
Yeah.
So we were talking earlier about how much postage accounts for. Can you break that down for me again?
Yeah, so it depends on the application, but roughly 80 to 85% of the value of the cost of a mail piece is postage. Then the rest, let's say the 20% is going to be, majority is going to be consumable, inserts, paper, ink, okay? The category after that is going to be the service aspect, and then gun capital, where everyone is focusing on the cost of their equipment is too high, is actually the smallest cost of all. So it's why the cost of ownership is really, when we design, we try to put ourselves in the shoes of a CFO and an ops manager. The uptime, the machine availability is very critical to the profitability of an operation. So not having a skill set that is highly qualified to be able to run this equipment, what we try to call idiot-proof, if you will, so that an operator that is never have seen an inserter before or a printer in the insert work cell can operate the equipment like they would have another temp job. That's kind of what we're trying to design for. And it's challenging at times, but it's why we're choosing the partners we're choosing, and it's why sometimes we make the technical decision we're making, because really the cost is really in training, in attrition rates, all these stuff that are the hidden costs. That's what killed the operation nowadays.
Yeah. And being a Pitney Bowes spinoff, you guys are based in Danbury, Connecticut?
Yeah, we are, yes.
And in the spirit of streamlining, do tell us for a moment before we wrap up about this cobot back here. So what's the deal with the robotic arm?
The robotic arm, in fact, we decided to do automation, but not the conventional way. The conventional way is typically doing a mechatronic that's going to do on insertion to stuff the mail into an envelope. That's a mechatronic. That's what we used to do. And what we said this time is that why don't we try something else where the actuator, in fact, can be repurposed, and can we build a product line out of that? So yeah, we're doing the automate. It's the first of many that we're gonna do, and it's a robotic arm that's gonna do automation in our work cell. Today, we're gonna put the mail that was inserted into a tray. Tomorrow, we could decide to put empty envelopes into a carton, or load the outer envelope in the insert, or load the insert feeders with the cobot arm. So that's what robotic means for us, and yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's fascinating. Well, thank you for your time today, Eddy. We wish you a great show the next few days.
Thank you for your time.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.